వెల్కమ్ టు ఎన్టీవీ. నేను మీ భవ్య. ఫర్ ద ఫస్ట్ టైం ఐ థింక్ అనుకుంటా మనం ఒక యానిమేషన్లో ఎప్పుడైనా సరే ఒక ఐ ఫీస్ట్ ఉండే ఒక ఫారెస్ట్ కానీ, లేకపోతే లైఫ్ ఆఫ్ పై టైప్ కావచ్చు, లేకపోతే ఒక డిజ్నీ వరల్డ్ కావచ్చు, ఇలాంటివి ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ చేస్తాం. బట్ ఒక స్పిరిచువాలిటీ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ చేయడం అనేది ఫస్ట్ టైం చూస్తున్నాం. ఐ థింక్ అది మనకి ఇంట్రొడ్యూస్ చేస్తున్నారు అశ్విన్ కుమార్ గారు. సో ఇప్పుడు మన ముందున్నారు. ఈ థాట్ ఎందుకు వచ్చిందో ఒకసారి మనం అడిగి తెలుసుకుందాం. హలో సార్, హౌ ఆర్ యూ? నమస్కారం సార్. సో ఐ ఫీల్ గ్రేట్ టు మీట్ యూ that you believe spirituality, right? So may I know the main reason behind choosing an animation picture? Before that, I just wanted to know that why did you choose Satyayugam?
So animation as a medium is very important for fantastical storytelling.
Right.
So we have our Swami, Narsimha Swami, in the center of this epic, Vara Swami, Narsimha Swami. So these are epic tales and it requires a lot of exaggeration, right? So animation becomes the best medium when you have Bhakt Prahlada, innocence, and Narsimha Swami, 8 hands fighting,
Right.
and sinister fights that are happening. Grand, never seen before finale, climax that we want to bring on the screen, on the
Right.
Indian cinema. So to do that, animation was basically the best medium.
Yeah. Actually, so however, these kind of all the stories were what we are hearing from since past years. So these all belongs to our imagination. Probably the story is told, but it depends upon our imagination how it goes, right? So when you thought to start this Narsimhavataram story, so what was your first move and what was your first visualization in your brain?
A very beautiful question, Bhavim. So everything basically happens twice. Everything in our life happens twice. First in our mind and then in reality, right? So I've been meditating on this story since 2008.
2000, oh my God.
Yes.
So you
Yes.
have been into this since many years,
Yes,
right?
so I've been meditating at least on this story. When I was sitting with some friends talking about this story.
Okay.
So I've been imagining this story. What would it be like? I've been reading the Shastra and imagining, right?
Okay.
So and so many beautiful rendition of the story has been done before. Bhakt Prahlada film, so famous Telugu film that we have,
Right.
such an iconic film, right?
Right.
So watching all that, I was like, somebody should make a new take on this film and larger than life canvas. Right. So ever since that, I've been imagining the stories, writing it, and drawing it. So by the time I went to directing it, it was very clear in my mind what form I wanted to give.
So whatever we dive into in a particular kind of a work, so coming to particular these kind of stories or genres, mythology, and that too through animation, it is very tough, I think so, because whatever the imagination we get first, it might change later after hearing the story or the dialogue. So how did you manage all the things and came up with a clear output?
So it was done hand in hand, because as I was reading and doing research, I would sit and meditate, right?
Okay.
And I would get some visions by grace of Swami. I would understand something. I'm an artist, I would draw and I would paint very quickly and get a sketch of what I want. Once I understand what I want, then I produce
Okay.
from with my artist, right?
Okay.
Otherwise it can keep changing,
Right.
right? So whatever inspiration that I see in my meditation, in my whatever Swami says, I understand it as nirdesham and I draw and I give to my artist to create.
Super. So through you, we knew that the key point about a clear perspective or a way in our journey is meditation, right?
Perhaps yes, true.
So most of the people say that meditation is a key important role, and there are some kind of stages in that too. So can you on this auspicious moment, can you describe about that meditation and the spirituality in that?
See, there are so many ways to meditate, right? But the idea of meditation is ultimately one, is to being focused on that divinity. And that divinity is, for me, from my understanding and my experience, is the divinity with form, with beautiful form of our Lord, right? And when we have our Ishta in the center of our meditation, the Ishta, then you will build a relationship. You can have him as your friend, as your lover, husband, brother, mother, however you want to have. And then he responds, the Swami responds. Right. And then you can have a relationship. And that is the real meditation. Then he becomes the center of your life. You chant his names. You think about the Leelas. You're constantly thinking. And then when you're acting also in your action, in your karma, you are doing it for him. So that becomes karma yoga in its own. So these are all forms of yoga. Yoga means union, no? Right? So this is how it comes. He comes in your life. Once you give him love, he will
Get
kill
back.
back. Yes.
Of course, and we believe that he is around us, right?
No, I don't believe that. I know that.
Okay.
There's nothing to believe.
Okay,
Right?
so
He's
there
always
is
he's
nothing
right
to
here,
believe.
right now. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a matter of belief. It's a matter of knowing. He's already there.
Oh,
Yes,
superb.
yes.
This is the first time I'm listening about that.
Yes.
Giving assurance about the
Yes,
existence of spirituality, divine,
Yes,
and all
yes.
the things.
Most definitely.
Great.
See, everything changes. Relationship change. Everything ends, right?
Right.
People will love, they go, they die.
Yeah.
Right? Everything that we try to hold, it goes.
Right.
So everything is changing, but there is something that is not changing.
Right.
So opposite is also there, no? So something that does not change. Who is that? That is our divine. So if we hold to that, we will be happy and peaceful.
Wow. So to be happy and peaceful, just hold the divine
Yes,
in
yes,
yourself,
yes.
right? And when you have started this journey, so what's the reason for choosing mythology? Mostly because in these days most of the people or this generation are loving about the action scenes or any other eye feast scenes only, right?
Yeah. So action scenes we also have. When Narsimha Swami does action, you have to see.
Yeah, of course. This poster describes everything.
Yeah. So Narsimha Swami action is next level action. Is a celestial level action,
He
and
has six pack too.
yeah, he has all packs you need.
Right.
Right. So we are trying to bring the climax and action like it's never been done before on the big screen. Okay, something that you experience in big films like even Kantara and all that. It's a next level of climax that you will experience.
Yeah.
That is the idea. But for us, this is not mythology. Mythology means mithya. Mithya means like concocted stories.
Okay.
For us, this is Puranic tales. These
Okay.
are reality of our dharma, of our land, ancestors. This is who we are. And we have to have pride in that. And we bring this story with pride to our people of Bharat.
So, with your thought when it was started in 2008, right? So, with your thoughts, you already decided about starting these film productions, right?
Yeah, I thought, but it just started happening in reality.
Okay.
Right? I knew that I wanted it, but then as life went on, it started happening. You know, sometimes you think, oh, one day I will make a movie like this. One day, but in reality, it starts happening. Because when you make Swami the center of your life, I think then he starts making it possible.
Right. And when you chose such kind of genres or else Satyogam, so have you shown the actual other side of Hiranyakshudu and Hiranyakashipudu in this movie, or only about the Prahalada and Hiranyakashipudu?
Yes, both the divine tales from Jai Vijay as they fall down. The first birth is Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakashipa. So we have that complete story. We have the Varaha Swami story and Narasimha Swami.
So that Jaya Vijaya lead also.
It will come separately, that you will see soon.
Okay, so soon we will be seeing in theaters.
Because that is the seed of this story. That is the seed of so many stories coming.
Right. And many things has happened.
Yes, because of that. Yeah.
Because of that, right. So most of the people, and through this, I just wanted to know that, do you have any thought or any other thing to this generation that you want to show this generation about the history or the Puranas and the value instills in that, so that what you expect to them to learn?
I want them to understand that choose your heroes wisely.
Wow.
Right? Choose your heroes wisely, because you become what you consume. And who you choose is your very important choice, because if the soldier fighting on the border is your hero, or if a film star is your hero, or if your father is your hero, or whoever you make your hero, you will take things from that and you put it in your life.
Right.
But what if you make the most divine form your hero? Right. Imagine so much that you can take in your life. Because if you make somebody wrong person your hero, your life will be destroyed.
Superb.
Right.
So everything you are in a clear perspective about choosing particular thing, right? So it's so cool talking to you. And also when this is a unique kind of filmmaking, and it involves visualization, pre-visualizations, and all the makings, pre-production is completely different.
Yes.
So there is no real lighting and no real camera. So how can you differentiate about the two kinds of works and the output?
A real life camera action has its own advantage, disadvantage, and animation has its own advantage, disadvantage. This is more tedious, more laborious, but more pure.
Okay.
right? More pure, because each and every frame is with love. Each and every frame is like done again and again to make things better. In real, once you shoot, it's gone, right? And
You cannot get them back
you
again.
cannot get them back again. And the character is portraying through the director in real world. Here, the characters are portraying directly from the director. So that is the difference,
Yeah.
right? So yeah.
And also, whenever you make some kind of scenes in the animation, so that might not work properly when you see the output.
Correct.
So it takes lot of time to again
Yeah.
pre-visualize
Yeah,
and
yeah.
again do re-editing and
Correct.
all the things. So
Very
is there
painful
any
and
particular?
redo.
Huh?
It's very painful.
Yeah.
You should ask my producer.
It's very painful,
Yes.
and sometimes we might not think or we might not think beyond our creativity, right? So is there any particular scene that you felt very difficult in this movie?
Around 15 minutes of this movie after we produced, it was recreated again.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was very, very, and it worked as a proof of work and concept for us. When we made our first 15 minutes, first we were very proud, oh, we made the film. And then when we started understanding that we can make it better, and when you start understanding how much better you can make, then you keep going, redo. But then in the end, you are very happy and satisfied with what has come out. You know, it's like cooking.
Right.
So
Exactly.
sometimes it
First
doesn't
time
go.
you might
You
not
mess,
cook
but you
well.
keep doing it, right?
Right.
Till it becomes flavorful, nice. So we are only trying to present this wonderful garland to the world, to the people of Bharat.
And how can you differentiate about your work from the past experiences to this film? You have done many other ads or any other films, right?
So this film really, I had to step up, right? I had to step up to a new role. I have to step up for everything that's gone wrong or gone right. Gone right is because of Swami, gone wrong because of my ahamkara, right? Because maybe I did not do my best.
Maybe some sort of some percentage of Hiranyakashipu
Kashipu,
is in
yeah,
you
still
and
me.
lost.
Yes. So that is the cleansing and learning process
Right.
that we have to go through. But you have to take ownership of all the actions, of all the decisions. That is the biggest learning. If you want to do anything like this, my learning is that you have to be mad.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to be
so
mad.
everything, whatever the mad is in us, that brings a new creative.
Yeah. There's no
world.
other way to do it.
Right.
There's no other way to do it.
And do you have any other also, I mean, can we expect any other such kind of mythological Puranas from Klim Productions?
Yes, we have
further?
the next 12 years all very busy.
Oh,
Right. The next,
super.
we are doing 7 films, and the next film that we are doing is Mahavatar Parshurama.
Parashurama. Okay.
Yeah. Right. And that we'll take it even next level.
Okay.
That is the idea.
So on the other hand, industry is working on man
Live
work,
action,
man-made works, and on the other side, you are working with the technology.
Yes,
So, and how can you combine the technology and spirituality, and how does the journey go in a parallel way?
I think technology and spirituality are harmonic in union with one another. Because in our body also we are having such complex technology, right? So we are only using all this to satisfy ourselves. So this is added technology for more satisfaction, right? So it's an extension only. So we have to use this for service of humanity in a much better way, I feel. The more we can keep that and serve our divine and serve humanity, then the technology is in best use. Otherwise, with a scissor, you can kill also, you can save also, you know.
So some sort, and in mythology, it's not a single drop. It's like an ocean.
Correct.
It's like an ocean, single drop in an ocean, right?
correct.
So, what do you feel about the complete film? So, do you think this is a drop or an ocean or a wave?
Oh, so we have many oceans, I can say. This is not a drop. This is not a wave. He is an ocean in himself, and all the 7 films that we'll do are oceans.
Oceans,
Right.
okay. So, in oceans, we might see pearls too.
Yes, definitely. Most
Okay.
definitely.
So, if at all, however you are on a creative visual creator, and but if at all, if you want to make such kind of films with real-time heroes, whom you might choose for this Narsimha Avatara and for Hiranyakashipu?
For Hiranyakashipu, I would look at Rana Dagopati or Viju Setupati, one of the two. I think they'll be apt.
Okay.
But Narsimha Swami, I would do digital only.
Yeah, of course we need to do that digital
Yeah,
because it is Nara Simha,
Simha,
right?
yeah.
So, and as you said, you will be working for Parshurama also.
Yeah,
So,
yes.
what if you chose any other actor or heroes from industry?
Well, there are so many names with Humbale, you know that. Who knows?
So, as you mentioned, Humbale. So,
Yes.
most of the people remember that Humbale films as I mean, each and every kid can also say about that productions, right? So, how did you, I mean, explain your vision or thought about the picturization and visual animated film?
Yeah, we were very clear from the beginning that we want a studio to back us up, somebody who understands this vision, right? So once the film was near completion, almost complete, we took the film to Humbal Studios.
Okay.
And they were very kind enough to watch the film, and as soon as they watched the film, they were on board.
Okay.
Right? And this is divine. This is divine Leela. Why? Because they recently did Vara Rupam with Kantara. Now Narsingh Swami is coming to them also.
Wow.
Right?
So everything is connected, I think.
Yeah. Everything's connected. Everything is connected and planned by Swami.
Yeah.
So it was fantastic. They held Rishabh Shetty through Kantara. Now they're helping us through Mahavatar Narsimha.
Right.
And they are very, very visionary people. They're very visionary people. See the next line of Kantara 2 is also coming. Right? And the kind of filmmaking and keeping the cultural values intact, both things that they do is fantastic. So that is the right partner for us.
And your earlier film Saksha Dashan got plenty of blessings from the audience, right? So
yes, that was a proof of work because before doing this film, no. So I just tried to make a short film in VR. And that time I was working alone just to understand it. Can I do it? Yeah, how it works. So I made an entire.
And how you are expecting from audience about this film?
The audience's love, I can already see the trailer, and through the trailer, every day my inbox is full. So many messages, blessings I'm getting, and everybody wants to book tickets. Constantly they're getting this thing. I think the hype is real. Right. Last time around, I saw people were saying, they can't wait to see Narsimha Swami on the big screen, and here it is. So the hype is real. I hope the people of Bharat will embrace the darshan of our Swami on the big screen, and let's see how it goes.
So, and coming to this animation work and our creative visual art and all the things. So, what do you say to this new generation, and what they need to instill in them to get better?
See, the new generation, one thing I really love about them is they're fearless. Okay, back in the time when we started, we had to go through many things. Luckily, this new generation does not have to do that struggle. But their struggle is different. It's a different kind of struggle. The first thing they need to instill in them is patience. Anything great takes its own time. If you want to bake a cake, if it takes 6 hours, it will take 6 hours. In 2 hours, if you think you're going to bake the same cake, not possible. Right? So what takes that time, give it that time and give it that honesty. Don't let go. Stick with it, because if you don't stick with it, it is not going to get completed. And it has chosen you. The cake has also chosen you.
Yeah,
exactly. You have chosen to be the cake is also chosen you.
So
it's two-way.
Just to work with coordination and other things.
Yes. So, and everything is a learning process. Enjoy the learning. Enjoy what you're creating. Because it's okay to try to do your work the best or even mediocrely than to try to do somebody else's work perfect. Don't do somebody else's work. Do your work. Do it the best. That's the thing for the new gen.
Right. So as we have, as you chose Narsimha Avatara in this film, in this particular kind of era, Satyayugam, everything ahankaram, whatever the ego or whatever they have, that will be demolished by God, right? So in real life, how can you relate about these mythological stories and real life stories?
See, from the Satyayugam to the Kali Yuga, as we see, the first in this Yuga, the demon is on a celestial scale, right? As we come to the Dwapar Yuga and we come to all the Yugas down, it comes to global scale, then to state level, then to home, than to personal, you know. So, and in each level, the God also comes, right, on a celestial scale. Then he comes on an earthly scale, right, and as then he comes on a country level as Sri Ram, on a state level, you know. So levels reduce, but the the ahankara, you know, it becomes small, but the ahankara still remains. So we have to find.
Why do you think so? It remains.
It remains because it is innate nature of the soul,
Okay.
right? To look away from God is also our choice, but to look towards God is also our choice. The more we look away, right, the more ahankara we get, because we want to enjoy away from Lord.
Right.
We want to enjoy ourselves for our pleasure. But when we look towards God, we want to give all the enjoyment to Him, right? So this is the only difference of prism we need to have. So the soul suffers when we look away from our Swami. So that is why this film becomes important.
Yeah, superb. So, and most of the thing, however, when we show any other, when we project our work, and we will be having some vision. But however, when it comes to an end, it is some sort of business. So, right?
Yeah.
So, most of the people believe that such kind of films might not work for long term or long time. So, what do you say to them? And we have other big films coming on July end of the month, right? So, how can you describe about your films?
So, say the film's success or being unsuccessful is basically in the hands of the people at the end of the day, right? And people of our country, of our Bharat, they love watching films. We can't deny that, especially here, right?
Yeah.
And this story is also from here. Yeah. So, this is our God and this is His land. So, I will only say that yes, everybody should make money. There's money involved. But at the same time, more than money, it's feelings, right? And what feelings you want to go with your family and for yourself and for your children is a choice that only you can make, right? You can watch something mundane, you can watch something that doesn't give you those values, or something that just comes and goes, or something that stays and changes you to a better human being, but getting full entertainment for your paisa vasool also, right?
Right.
So that is all I can say. Choice is up to them. And Swami is here. Swami is at the door. Yeah. And you should get him in, because when he's at the door, he tears.
And yes, no one should ask that, where is your Swami?
Yes.
he comes from any of the pillar.
No, this time he comes from the screen.
Right. He comes from the screen from July 25th in theatres. Yes. And finally, how do you describe about Narsimha and Satyayugam, and what is the little message that you want to give to the audience and new generation?
The message I want to give to them is Narsim Swami is always there to protect you, and he is your friend, and he will love you and be very compassionate with you, right? He just wants your love back, that's all, right? And stay true to who you are, believe in who you are, and give yourself a chance by giving this film a chance, and hope to see you at the theatres on the 25th.
Yeah, sure. And I will see you all in theatres from July 25th, and akkada meeru Narsimhavataraanni chodachu.
In 3D also.
Yeah, in 3D also. Thank you.